alone. Get your fucking Leave me alone.
All right, I'm going to show you the rest of the video, but let me give you some backstory as quickly as I can. Clyde, North Carolina, a young black man is delivering mulch to a landfill dump spot, okay? He gets there 45 minutes early. He parks by the gate. Employee comes and says, normally everybody parks up the road and waits, doesn't come this far down. He said, I'm sorry, I've never been here before. The guy said, no big deal. I'm going to open the gate. Don't come in until 6:30. The owner of the place's son comes shortly after and goes, no, you shouldn't have been down here. Now you got to go behind everyone who's arrived since you and wait in line behind them. He said, we say a few words about it, and then I follow the instructions and go back there. He's sitting back there waiting, and all of a sudden that same guy and 5 of his friends come rolling up. He has a pistol on his hip, and he starts yelling about, you took my phone. He said 30 to 40 minutes of him accusing him of taking his phone and demanding to search his truck before he finally says, fine, just search my truck. And the guy doesn't find the phone. Then his dad shows up. They check the cameras and go, okay, and let him go. He goes to dump his load, just like this is ridiculous. In the meantime, that guy apparently finds the phone, according to him, on the ground outside where his truck was. Like he couldn't have dropped it there? No, he assumes that he stole it and then had thrown it by the truck. So he comes flying up the hill with the same 5 guys again and starts threatening him. And then they get 2 bulldozers and flip over his trailer and tip his truck over on his side. That's not on video, but this other exchange is, and this is absolutely insane.
What's going on? What's going on? What's happening?
You driving that truck?
Huh?
Go get in your truck and be a good witness.
No, I ain't driving that truck. I ain't driving that truck.
Phone's up. Get in your vehicle. Now. You're leaving. You're gone.
What happened?
You're gone.
Going where?
You're going out.
Who?
You.
For what?
For videoing.
For videoing, I'm going out. What is you talking about?
You're closing. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I'm done with this shit. Listen, cut your phone out and get in your vehicle right now. Leave me alone. Let's goddamn go. Leave me alone. Get in your fucking truck. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get in your fucking truck until the cops get
I'm leaving.
Now. Get me out of the fucking phone. Let's go, bitch.
Let's go.
Get in the fucking truck.
Yeah.
Don't get out of the truck no more.
Don't get out of the truck no more?
Take you out
Yes,
short.
the sheriff's department's coming to get rid of you and your fucking mud.
Okay.
So stay in your truck.
Yes, sir.
Before something
Get
bad
in
happens.
there, then.
Yes, sir.
Get in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do it now.
Yes, sir.
Take all your videos.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, shut your door, shut your mouth. Like
You're the sheriff? You're the sheriff, right?
Yes.
And you weren't trying to talk to me. Can I'm going to draw the window
I'm
down?
done talking with you. Shut the door.
Can I draw the window down?
No, roll the window up, roll the other window down.
Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my door. And that's all I'm recording.
I'm going to put you in
That's
jail.
that's all I'm recording for slamming on the door.
I didn't slam it on
You
the
did
door.
that? Yes, you did. Have
You
it
had
on
a whole door.
recording.
Get in the door.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going down. This town going down. Yeah, this town going down.
That man had to believe he was about to record his own lynching. That was the energy that was there. That's what it felt like was going to happen. And the fact that he was able to walk away from that, he is exceptionally lucky. But that is unacceptable. He needs an attorney. This is Clyde, North Carolina again. That business, apparently it was the owner and his son that did all of that stuff. This is insane. Anyone who can help, I'm going to tag him on TikTok. Please reach out to him. But this is unacceptable, and I want to hear what law enforcement in the area is going to do about it.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's something about that southern accent and that just commanding voice and making you, I'm going to shut your door. Makes you want to breathe, especially if you're my skin color. You have to have so much patience because that's a wilding out moment. You're not going to touch my car. You're not going to do any of this stuff. I'm a man just like you. This is modern day lynching in America. Man, we got so much to talk about. This is a crazy story. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go.
By now, many of you have seen or heard of the video of Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated circulating where they absolutely terrorized a TikToker by the name of Bossed Up. He had went to deliver a load of mulch, and allegedly one of them claimed that their phone got stole because he arrived early. And not only did they terrorize him, close the truck door on his little dog, they flipped over his entire trailer and big truck. Well, Wright Brothers has issued a statement, and it reads as follows. Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated is aware of a video circulating on social media involving a confrontation at one of our project sites. The footage is upsetting and does not reflect the standard of professionalism and respect we expect on any job site where our name is represented. We want to be clear, the language and behavior displayed in the video are unacceptable. While not all individuals involved have been confirmed as Wright Brothers employees, we are actively investigating to determine the facts and the roles of those present. Preliminary accounts indicate that some of our employees attempted to de-escalate the situation when a member of the public arrived in an active construction zone, filming and refusing repeated requests to leave or lower their phone for safety reasons. Wright Brothers Construction goes on to say, regardless of the circumstances, threats, hateful language, and any form of discrimination have no place on our projects or within our company. We are taking immediate steps to identify those involved, assess any violations of our code of conduct, and apply disciplinary action where appropriate. Wright Brothers Construction is committed to fostering a work environment and public presence built on respect, accountability, and integrity. We are initiating additional training for all supervisory personnel focused on conflict resolution, respectful communication, and maintaining professionalism in difficult situations. What are your thoughts about all of this? My understanding was one of them was the owner or the owner's son, correct? So how is the owner going to disciplinary himself? I just have questions and lots of them. Y'all, let's talk about this in the comments.
They wanted to unalive that man. They wanted to unalive that man, accusing him of stealing the phone. You come back with 5 guys. You got a pistol in your hand. You're flipping over his truck. Then you talking about get back in your truck before something bad happens to you. There was some evil folks. And so I hope, Wright Brothers Construction Company, I hope y'all get sued for every dollar you got. Like, honestly, bro, I hope y'all go broke. I hope y'all go broke, bro. I want you to lose everything. I want you to go so broke that you can't even provide for your family. Since it's obvious that y'all had it on y'all mind to stop a black man from getting back home to his family. Because that's what y'all wanted to do. Because for you to say, get back in your truck before something bad happens to you, we know what that means. Besides, we know a lot of y'all want to take us out anyway. Y'all always have a look.
Absolutely. We know get back in your truck or something bad is going to happen. We already know exactly what that means, what you're trying to imply and what you're trying to say. You might as well be saying the N-word without saying it. We know that tone and everything. You do got that look. But we're not going to go ahead and harp too much. Apparently, there is supposed to be some updates because this happened about a week ago. So there's some more updates. Let's go ahead and get into this clip.
I'm sure a lot of you are aware of everything that happened in Clyde, North Carolina with the truck driver who was basically racially attacked. He goes by name Bossed Up on TikTok. He has taken down the original content, y'all, but Wright Brothers Construction Company has released a statement about this. They are saying that they have fully looked into it. The guy who was, using the abusive language, he's been placed on leave. This is not right to treat people like that. That's not what they stand for. This is Wright Brothers Construction Company. They're actually based out of Bradley, Tennessee. But this happened at TBD dump site in Clyde, North Carolina, y'all. I've put up a couple different pictures right here and just over here. You're going to have to take a screenshot and then zoom in to be able to read it. It's the only way that I could put the information up here. But they have responded about it, so that definitely is a start. Now, if you go back and look at the original video, you'll hear one of the guys saying that the sheriff is there. The sheriff of this county, after this huge incident's taken place, has confirmed that that was not the sheriff, y'all. There's a lot of corruption going on in this world, and the only thing I'm trying to do is spread light on it. No more loads to North Carolina. I don't give a damn if you black, white, Hispanic, Asian, purple, black, green, blue. I don't care. No more loads to North Carolina. We got to get justice for this man.
You racist, selfish, sad case of a company. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. TBD dump site in Clyde, North Carolina. I hope y'all didn't think we was gonna let it go. I got an update for y'all. Y'all can't possibly think y'all got off that easy. Y'all think y'all was gonna be racist and ain't nobody gonna talk about it? Well, look, I got an update for you. If you've been following this story with TBD dump site and how a black driver feared for his life, how they racially profiled him, chased him down with guns, accused him of stealing the phone, the whole time to try to find some way to unalive him, they even flipped his truck. That black truck driver got a lawyer, and he's doing a press conference in Raleigh, North Carolina tomorrow. And I got a video for you, just released, breaking news. In the video, you gonna show him damn near out of breath, like they was just chasing him down with a fire in their hand. And he's pleading for them not to unalive him. TBD dump site, I feel like I gave you a pass. If you are anywhere in North Carolina, any area, tomorrow they're holding a press conference. And that victim, that black truck driver, is now being represented by MAGA and Associates. That new clip that's released.
MAGA Instant Regret is live and we back. We're talking about a lot of updates here. TDE dump site is now getting sued. He filed a lawsuit. We got a lot to cover, reactions, everything. Make sure you stay to the end. I'm gonna keep y'all laced up. Let's get it.
Truck driver whose viral video appears to show him being confronted by a group at a Haywood County landfill is now filing a federal civil rights lawsuit.
The lawsuit involved several parties, including TBD Landfill and the Haywood County Sheriff's Office. We do want to warn you, this may be difficult or distressing to see.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Confrontation caught on camera. A June 26 TikTok video recorded by truck driver Joseph Joins. It appears to show a group of men threatening him, using profane language, telling him to leave. And it doesn't end there.
No, roll the window up, roll the other window down.
Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my door.
The now removed viral video that had millions of views even appears to show one of the men involved shutting the truck's door on the driver's dog. It's not clear exactly what happened before or after this was filmed. But what is clear, Joins says he feared for his life.
At that point, the men were banging on my truck, and you slammed this gun on my door, and I was terrified.
Some of the men, employees here at TBD Landfill, named in a new lawsuit filed against the dump, along with the deputy whose presence was previously confirmed by the Haywood County Sheriff's Office. Joins' attorney alleges that deputy took part in the assault.
You're the sheriff, right?
Yes.
Then I saw that a bulldozer that ran right into my truck head on, throwing me across my cab under the truck.
A second claimant in the suit, truck driver Angelica Hinden, who says Joins tried to get into her cab in an attempt to get away from the men.
Andrew Ferguson came up to my truck and pointed a gun at me while another TBD employee reached in and pulled the keys out of my truck. I was in fear for my life.
Joins' attorney says when it comes to any accusations that race played a role in this case, the video speaks for itself. This comes as the Haywood County Sheriff's Office says it won't comment on any pending or possible litigation. As for TBD, the landfill says it, quote, disputes any claim that Joseph Joins was a victim of any misconduct or prejudice on the landfill property. In fact, Joins engaged in aggressive and threatening behavior and broke the facility's rules as well as state and federal law. But Joins says that's just not how this all played out.
I did not deserve to be treated like this. Nobody should be treated like this. I need justice.
So far, no criminal charges have been filed.
So this is that craziness. We got the update here. Lawsuits being filed. Now, I definitely want to go ahead and make sure that the comments is being read here. So I got them posted up because a lot is happening. I mean, justice definitely needs to be served because what everybody can see in that video, what he was really saying and how people was feeling. But I got some reactions here. Let's go ahead and get into that. Tell me how y'all feeling in the comments below. Let's get it.
Okay, I seen the video. I don't like none of it. It hurt my heart. Y'all still being racist out here for no reason. Because of the color of his skin. TBD, Landfill, your days is numbered. Your racism is done. Because everybody around the United States is seeing you being racist. Why we have to be like that? We don't have to be like that. Because of the color of our skin. Stop it. Time to grow up. It's time to be a man. It's time to support each other. Stop all this bullshit. We have so much stuff going on right now, and you still be racist. TBD.
some research on Wright Brothers Construction, TBD Landfill, Two Banks Development. This location, the landfill itself, is privately owned. Privately owned by who? We're talking about the two stakeholders. It's Two Banks Development, LLC. These stakeholders are Two Banks Development and Spurtis Worldwide, who the president and CEO happens to be Eric J. Spurtis. Okay, why hasn't this man spoken up about anything that's going on his property involving his son? Why are you guys walking around with pistols on a dump site? Okay, on a mulch site, walking around with pistols, telling drivers to get back in their vehicles, not because of OSHA occupational safety hazards, okay? Not because of OSHA, not because you need a hard hat, not because you need some steel-toe boots, not because you need a work vest, but because if you don't get back in that vehicle, something bad is going to happen to you, and the sheriff is on site, right? What? Oh my goodness. Y'all walking around with pistols. First of all, y'all got dogs running around there with bulldozers. OSHA. Two Banks Development, TBD Landfill needs to be investigated ASAP. You guys are in charge of investigating workplace safety and hazards. Well, guess what, OSHA? Guess what OSHA also does? They develop and enforce workplace safety and health standards for various industries, including construction, agricultural, and general industry, the mulching industry. And they also enforce it and inspect, and they issue violations and impose penalties. The number for OSHA is 800-321-6742. TBD Landfill, Two Banks Development, owned and operated by Eric J. Spurtis. You guys need to be investigated. Y'all taking bulldozers and flipping over trucks because of lost phones, because y'all got so much hatred in y'all for black people that y'all are, first of all, that is attempted unalivement. If that man was in that truck because he has video evidence of y'all telling him, the sheriff telling him to get back in that truck, roll your window up, and then two bulldozers flip his truck over, that is attempted unalivement of a truck driver, okay? If he's in that truck, oh, please tell me you was in that truck. Please tell me you was in that truck. We got a case, baby. That's why you got the yes, sir.
When I very first seen the video of that black truck driver in North Carolina today, I was outraged and also sickened. Those men were using modern day intimidation tactics with a Jim Crow ass energy. And to the people in the comments that were saying, why is he constantly saying yes, sir to them? Why is he saying yes, sir? I'm happy that he was saying yes, sir to them. Because guess what? He was not the one that was being aggressive. And what is the very first thing that people love to say about black people when we are upset? Why are you being so aggressive? They were the ones that were being very hostile and antagonistic. So when it's time to present this case in a court of law, guess what? This video is going to clearly confirm what the defendant is going to be saying. And then they said that two of the men used bulldozers to flip one of the trucks over. All of this while the man was trying to leave. What they did to that man was targeted violence. And we all know the only reason why they were acting so tough is because they knew that this gentleman was outnumbered. That's the only reason why they were acting tough. Get in your truck before something happens. That's a threat right there. But what I'm not getting is, why are they so upset at these men because they arrived early? Like, what do you all have to hide up there? Is it something that you didn't want them to see? At the end of the day, I hope he sue y'all ass for everything that y'all got. And y'all need to learn a life lesson. The color of your skin doesn't make you better than nobody. It just makes you a different shade of human. Learn how to act accordingly.
I think that was one of the hardest parts, especially I know reading a lot of the comments, which I do want to go ahead and point out because y'all definitely had a lot to say. It is a charging moment and a charging topic. how are you expected to be so patient and saying yes sir when they're clearly saying the N-word without saying it, and you can feel the energy is high, you got a gun? It takes a lot of patience and a lot of understanding of awareness of what's going on. So big shout out to him. He about to get this lawsuit going. Now you also absolutely have to see this about the company, because this ain't the first time of them getting in trouble. Oh no, yeah, we got some updates. Let's go ahead and get into that right now.
What happens when a CEO outsources intimidation? Watch this. Eric Spiritus. You keep saying the driver violated site policies to justify some actions. That's a cool story, bro. Now show us the policies. Where are they? On a sign at the gate? Pinned to your website? Are they handed to every hauler? Or are they radioed on check-in? If a first-timer can't see them in plain English before a single wheel touches your dirt, they're not policies, man. They're tripwires. And at Clyde, what you branded site enforcement looked a lot like a swarm. A part-time deputy in the mix, bulldozers boxing a truck, chaos instead of safety. Your own contractor put his guy on leave. And the sheriff's incident report lists simple assault, injury to personal property, and assault by pointing a gun. That's not order, Eric. That's heat with no light. So spare us the corporate incense. Court records show you already caught a $350,000 judgment in Wisconsin tied to your companies. So accountability isn't a stranger. It's a house guest. In Kenton, you tussled in Delaware over an as-is deal, then closed on the mill and now run the show. And that means the hard parts are yours too. Worker conduct, environmental controls, and the FEMA debris flow that you're cashing tickets on. So post the rules at the gate. Publish the incident log. Release the independent investigators report. And end the freaking cowboy culture. If your standards are real, prove it where it counts. On a signboard, in a handbook, and in the behavior of every person wearing your badge on your dirt. Until then, policy is just a prop.
Chat GBT responses for you to go ahead and give out these statements like people are going to believe that. Everybody saw it. Nobody's gaslit. We know what was going on. So shout out to everybody. This is a good coverage. I hope that this man gets everything. That company gets shut down. Please, I'm going to keep you guys updated if anything else comes on. Like this down below. Comment. Let me know your thoughts. Also, don't forget to hit on this playlist so I can keep you on the loop. Keep y'all laced up. Let's get it.